Johnson & Johnson vaccine on hold. Many of you are reaching out to Dr. Mallika Marshall with your questions, and Dr. Mallika joins us now live. And Doctor, I want to start with Jessica's question. She writes, I am beside myself as my husband and I received the J&J vaccine 1 week ago today. We're both 43 years old and we're feeling so much relief. Now, I'm more anxious than I was about catching COVID. Any insight into the likelihood of developing a clotting disorder further down the road?
Well, first of all, I want you and your husband to celebrate the fact that you've been vaccinated. That is wonderful news. And look, the risk of these very rare blood clots is exceptionally low, and they haven't really been reported in anyone more than 2 weeks out from their J&J vaccine. So once you get a month out or more, I really would completely put it out of your mind. Obviously, if you develop a severe headache or chest pain or leg pain or anything that you're concerned about, you should call your doctor or seek medical attention. But I really think you should enjoy the fact that you're vaccinated.
Sheila is asking on Facebook, Doctor, I was wondering if when you show up for your vaccine and they have one that you don't want, can you refuse it and get your vaccine somewhere else?
Yeah, I mean, I don't advise that you do that because any vaccine you get right now is going to be a good vaccine, and you don't want to take the appointments away from other people. But no, nobody's going to force you to take a shot if you decide that you don't want it. Obviously, with the J&J vaccine on pause, the only shots you can get right now are the Pfizer and Moderna shots.
Okay, and Kristen writes, I had my first shot of the Pfizer vaccine on Wednesday, and on Friday, I developed the worst headache of my life. I cried a lot because the pain was so severe. Would it be a good idea to have a second dose because of the worry that the second dose is going to hit me harder?
So first of all, if you ever develop the worst headache of your life, you need to get medical attention right away, whether you've been vaccinated recently or not. COVID vaccines often cause headaches, but having a severe headache is really unusual. That said, if you did have a pretty bad headache after your first dose, you still should go and get your second dose because we know that second dose affords you even more protection than the single dose.
All right, and our last question is about kissing. It comes from Rome, who asks, is it safe to kiss if both people are vaccinated?
I would say if you're both fully vaccinated and neither of you has symptoms, then it's okay to kiss.
Break out the belated mistletoe. All right, Dr. Mallika Marshall, thank you so much. Dr. Mallika offers her best advice, but as always, consult your personal doctor before you make any decisions about your health. If you have a question for Dr. Mallika, you can reach her in one of 3 ways. Her email is drmallika@cbs.com. On Twitter, you can reach her @Mallika Marshall, or you can Facebook message her, Dr. Mallika Marshall. David?